My top 10 maxims on leadership. Really looking forward to this. And really, this is the culmination of my 34 years in the Texas Medical Center. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. How in the world could you look so young and have worked in the Texas Medical Center for 34 years? 12 at Methodist Hospital, 22 at Texas Children's Hospital. So I've been working on these maxims for a long time. But to be honest, most of them have been developed here in this laboratory at Texas Children's Hospital over the course of the last 15, 20, 22 years. These maxims, they work. They universally apply to every single one of us. To me, to you, to Mark Klein, Chuck Frazier, Michael Belfort, Chairman of the Board. They work. They work Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They also work at home. Doesn't matter what your title is, these maxims, if you apply them, they'll help you be a more effective leader in every single aspect of your life. So let's get right into them. Boy, you hear me say this one all the time. It's almost become a cliche around Texas Children's Hospital. Maxim number one, leadership always influences or determines outcomes. Not some of the time, but all of the time. Leadership always makes the difference. When a company is doing well for 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, you can look at the leadership. You can say they've got great leadership, they've got dynamic leadership. Conversely, when a company is not doing well for 1, 3, 5 years, you can usually say it's the leadership. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about an organization or the hospital. If you have a bad month or if you have a bad quarter, I'm talking about protracted periods of time, 1, 3, 5 years. Great leaders do great things over long periods of time. And then sometimes we see a downdraft in companies and hospitals and organizations. They don't do very well, and it's usually because of the leadership. Now, sometimes we get the opportunity to lead in what we call a bull market. Conditions are good, the economy's up, money is available. Everyone's optimistic about what's going on globally and domestically and so forth. That's called a bull market. Now, a great leader and a great leadership team in a bull market, boy, they can really make things happen. They can optimize, they can accentuate performance, right? Okay, in a bull market, in a great set of circumstances. But the challenge there is, we don't always get a bull market, do we? Sometimes we get the opposite of that, known as bear markets, okay? And it happens in every industry. It happens in construction and housing and finance and the stock market. It happens in medicine. It happens in healthcare. But that's when a great leader and great leadership teams, they mitigate the downdraft in that bear market. So instead of the company declining by 25% or going down 50%, maybe because of the good leadership in that bear market, the company declines only 5% or 6%. And so sometimes we get to lead in bull markets, other times we're not as lucky, and we have to lead through challenging times in bear markets as well. But too often, companies, when they see a decline and things are not going well, they say, well, it's the strategic plan. It's the business model. We're resource constrained. And sometimes those certainly are factors when companies are declining. But I'm going to suggest to you this morning that over a long period of time, if a company is declining 1, 3, 5 years, it's probably not the strat plan. It's the leadership. So that's maxim number one. Leadership always influences or determines outcomes, not some of the time, but all of the time.